Welcome to the Cosmic Drag Podcast with Reshena, the homegirl healer, your source for the trillest, intuitive coaching and encouragement for Black women straight from the universe. Get ready for some real spilling and real healing.
Hey homegirls, it's your girl Reshena, the homegirl healer, and this is the Cosmic Drag, honey. We finna pull these cards and let the universe drag us for filth and for healing at the same damn time. So you better secure them edges for they get cosmically snatched, girl, and let's get into it. So today I am so excited. I'm excited every Monday. Every time we do this, I'm excited. But today I'm really excited because the deck we're going to be using is the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterle. And I'm so excited about this deck because it's one that I have had my eye on for a little while. And shout out to my sister, yes, Black sister girl magic, for knowing what I wanted and needed and intuiting it, and gifting me this awesome deck. So hey sister, hey Sugar Plum, I'm so excited to be using this deck because of you, boo. So anyway, let's get into it. So let's see what cards we got popping today. And all right, okay. So we got 3 good ones today. So the first card that we have in this tarot deck is the 10 of Wands. Yes, honey, let's see what mysteries the 10 of Wands has for us today. The second card is the 3 of Pentacles. And the third card is the 2 of Wands. So let's get into the cosmic read, honey. Let's break this down and let's see what the cosmic read got for us today. So as I said, the first card is the 10 of Wands. And so when you look at the imagery on this card, there is a woman carrying a load of wands. They look like sticks, but obviously we calling this set the set of wands, honey. So she is carrying around a load of wands, 10 wands to be exact. And when you see her in the picture, she is hunched over. She just worn out, child, overwhelmed. Carrying around all these fucking sticks just got her out here tore up and tore down at the same damn time, child. So when we look at this imagery, it's like she's been grinding and she doesn't know when she's going to reach that goal. She is just putting in the work and doing what she has to do to get to the goal. The problem is that she is so wrapped up in the burden of what she is doing, the burden that she is carrying, that she doesn't see what's right in front of her. And so on this deck, on this card, what is ahead of her, there's literally a road. And once you cross the road, there's like a city, there are homes, all these things there. And so that is where she's headed. That's where her destination is. But she's so wrapped up and bogged down by the burden of all of that she does not see that literally just across the road, honey, you only got a couple more steps before you get to your destination. And so how many of us have been on our own personal journeys and been so wrapped up in our shit that we don't even see that what we've done or where we're going, where we're at? We just all like, when is this going to be over? When are things going to get better? And we don't even realize that we are at the cusp of our personal greatness, honey. So with that, let's get into the next card, which is the 3 of Wands. So on this card, we have a cute little scene popping. So there are 3 women on this card. There is one, a model up on a platform, and she is being drawn. There is an art student who is actually doing the drawing, honey. And there is an art teacher who is advising the student. And so when you imagine this imagery, when you look at this imagery, I want you to see yourself as the student here. She is leaning into her passion. She's honing her skills. She is open to learning and she's focused on her growth. She's not worried about everybody else's growth. She is worried about her own growth. Okay. And so she's doing all of this, but she's not doing all of this alone. Because like I said, there are 2 other women in the scene here with her. And so what she's doing in order to enhance and hone her skills, in order to make sure her shit is extra popping, she is tapping into the people around her to help her and support her with her goals. And she is helping them in turn by supporting and helping them in this goal. Nobody here is acting as the savior here, right? The student who I'm telling you to imagine yourself is, yes, she is doing the work and she is learning and she is growing, but she can't do that work without the teacher to guide her and without the model to be her muse. The model clearly has a passion, or has we're gonna say she got a passion for it today, honey, because maybe this is a one-time thing, but today she has the passion. And so the model, but even if it is a one-time thing, this is her doing something maybe that is out of her comfort zone, a way for her to stretch and flex her wings. And so she is being of service to this teacher and student, but also she is being served because her being in this position is allowing her to manifest or pursue what she wants to manifest or pursue. And of course, the teacher, we're going to assume that this teacher has a passion for teaching and teaching art to her students, and she is able to do that. She is able to do what she is passionate about while helping this student learn and helping this model also, achieve her dreams. So whenever we are out here just really, we're working and we're trying to do things, like things don't happen in a vacuum. Things don't always happen siloed. And so this is really about looking at your team and knowing that burden in the first card, the burden of the 10 of Wands, is not one that you have to carry alone. You are not alone in these endeavors. Even if this is your solo endeavor, you still can have a team around you that has your back and support you. So you don't have to do all this shit alone, girl. Okay. All right. So the third card that we have popping is the 2 of Wands. And I really love this card so much because the imagery is just popping. But there is a woman is standing on the balcony of her castle, and she is literally surveying the scene, honey. She is out here considering everything she's built. And when you look at the imagery on this card, baby, she done built her something nice, because like I said, she is out here. This balcony is popping. The scene that she's looking out to is beautiful water. Like, it's literally just popping. So in her hand, she has a phone. And basically, you know how it is with our phones. All our information's there, all our goo-goos, all of the things that we need to know, child, we can pick it up from the phone. So she literally has so much at her disposal, right in the palm of her hand. When you look at the 2 of Wands in a more traditionally stylized deck, the person depicted on that card is actually holding a globe in their hand. And so this is literally all about being in a position of, yes, you are a boss. Yes, you are successful. But the question is, are you able to see the forest from the trees? In her case, she can see the forest from the trees. So she knows that there are new levels that she got to reach, child. And this is a point in time where it's about, you have a choice to make and you got plans to plan, honey. And with this card, if you are keeping your focus, you will succeed, but you have to be ready to make that move. And so when we look at the imagery on this card, the woman is holding on to one of the wands. So it's like, it's time to step forward. If you really want to get into if you really want to get to the forest, not just focused on the trees that you have planted around you, but if you really want to take in the forest, you got to be willing to let go of the comfort of that wand, let go of that comfort zone and step into it. So when we're looking at this 2 of Wands, yes, she done been successful. Yes, she know what time it is, but she feels like there is more out there and she's just not sure which way to go, and she is considering her options. So yes, honey. Okay. All right. So looking at all these cards, child, this reading, when you look at all of the pieces, it has taken us on a journey. And it's so appropriate that we are, like, this reading is about a journey, because baby, you on a journey, I'm on a journey, child. We are literally on a journey. And the thing about journeys is that they have their peaks, they have their valleys, but they also have their flat terrain. And so just like we have really, really great heights of joy, of success, of growth, of all of those things in our life, we also have the times when things are not so cute and not so cool, when things are difficult. And so we always talk about those two extremes, but what happens when we're just at the point where the road is not too hard, It's not too easy. We're not sure where we want to go. We have all these options in front of us. Like I said, flat terrain is flat terrain. You can kind of see everything ahead of you. So you can see all of the little pathways and all of the little ways that you can move. And sometimes when we're in that space, we know we want to go somewhere else. We know we have somewhere to be, but it's not always easy to decide what the right way is. And so what you have to understand about the point of the flat terrain, it's the best thing you can do is take advantage of that time, because this is really a time for you to plan, plot, and strategize. If you got some things that you want to do, this is the time for you to be making those decisions, for you to be making those plans so you can make shit happen. You got to step out your damn comfort zone. You definitely have to step out your damn comfort zone, because literally you can't go nowhere sitting in your seat. Where you going to go sitting in your seat? You probably ain't even got no seat with no damn wheels on it. So you can't go nowhere. As long as you're in that seat, you're stuck there. And so what we're really talking about here, when we, in the context of all of these cards, yes, it's a whole lot. We have had to endure a lot. We've had to put in a lot of work. But now is the time for us to shore up our team, as in the Three of Pentacles. That's what's happening. It's time for us to really plan, plot, and strategize. That is also what is happening with the Two of Wands. It is time for you to make a decision that you want to move forward. It's time for you to shit or get off the pot. Whatever you are too scared to bring forth, like literally somebody else will bring it forth. And that is just like when you think about spirit, a lot of us, all of us in some way or another will receive divine, like a divine message, like maybe this is a direction that we should go in, something that we should do. And some of us will act on those things, and some of us will instead sit on those things and wait and try to wait until everything is perfect and wait until there's a perfect time. And then when we finally feel ready, literally everybody else around us is doing the same shit. When you at that point of the terrain, when you're at the flat terrain, you better plan, you better plot, and you better strategize so you can execute. Stop sitting on your hands. Stop sitting in that chair. Get up and do what you got to do. Don't leave your successes for someone else to create for you. Do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Couches are comfy. We love couches, honey. Couches are so comfortable. But what happens when you sit on the couch too long? Your ass print starts to be in there. It gets all dry and saggy and soggy. It's not as comfortable as it used to be. And that's what our comfort zones are like. At a certain point, our comfort zone was really comforting to us. But at a certain point, that shit gets old and it doesn't work anymore, especially when it's time for us to grow and to upgrade into the next thing. So you have to remember that as you elevate, as you level up, stop trying to do everything else. Stop trying to do everything on your own. Shore up your team. Get them squares out your circle, because you have to make room for the circles in your circle, because those are the pieces that fit. And so also remember to take a moment to look up. Like I said, in the Ten of Wands, that lady is hunched over. She don't know what the fuck is really going on in front of her. But we do that a lot of times when we are in that grind. We do not take a moment to stop and see how far we've come. And I want you to remember to look up. Look at how far you come. Stop being so wrapped up in the process that you don't recognize the progress, okay? And with that, let's get into this cosmic drip, honey, because I want you to know that you got the fucking keys, bitch. You got the fucking keys. The world is literally in the palm of your hands, and you have to trust yourself to choose wisely. You got the juice, and you know what to do with it, even if the answer is not clear yet, because all things happen in divine time, and you are divine. Your purpose is anointed. So the divine timing is the time that you on. So don't trip. There is literally nothing you can't do, especially if you show up that team, if you got the real ones around you. You are never alone, because you are blessed and spiritually covered. You are lit as fuck and leveling up, boo. So you make sure you stay focused, and you definitely gonna get where you going. Period, sis, okay? There is no other way for that to happen. And so for this week, what is the work we're doing for this week? I want you to review the last 6 months to a year of your life, whichever time frame works for you. And I want you to take inventory of all of the ways that you have progressed, because you need to give yourself credit for what you've done. And if you're content with the results, then I want you to really start intentionally planning for the next 6 to 12 months. This this the flat terrain and you can make some things pop if you focus in. And if it's a situation where you're feeling like maybe you want to do a little better in terms of your progress, child, me too. Both of my hands raised because I'm definitely in that number, but we gonna get there, child. But anyway, if you feel like your progress could be a little better, then I want you to intentionally plan and execute a better way for yourself the next 6 to 12 months. And no matter where you are on your journey, we all still have work to do, me and everybody around you, especially if they are being not new to this healing themselves work, but true to it. Everybody still has work to do. And so as long as you have breath in your body, if you got breath in your body today, then it's not too late to get your shit popping now. So we can all start from where we are. And with that, y'all already know we about to wind down. But before we go, let me leave you with this galactic goal for the week. And I want you to take a moment to breathe in and take in everything that I am about to say. And the galactic goal for this week is, my commitment to growth manifests my goals. My commitment to growth manifests my goals. My commitment to growth manifests my goals. Yeah, singing bowls. And with that, y'all already know we about to wrap up. But before we go, I just want you to remember that your girl does intuitive coaching sessions. What we doing here today? If you want to experience this on your own that is specifically tailored to you, then hit up my website, www.thehomegirlhealer.com, and book you an intuitive coaching session today. It don't matter where you are in the world, baby. We got Google Meet and we have Zoom and all of that. So I can meet you wherever you are on the interwebs. So be sure to book your intuitive coaching sessions. As always, there are Reiki classes popping in person and virtual live session classes with me. So definitely, again, hit my website. And also, your girl been out here moving and chatting with the people. So if you visit thehomegirlhealer.com/media, you can listen to podcasts that I've been a guest on recently, or even panels that I may have participated in. So please hit it up and enjoy. And with that, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you light, and I'm sending you peace. Even if the way is hard, you literally have every single tool within you to make it. And with that, I'm sending you off in love and in peace. Enjoy your week, and I'll holler at your ass here next Monday. Peace, y'all.
Thank you for listening to The Cosmic Drag with the Homegirl Healer. Subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode, and connect with the Homegirl Healer on social media so you always know what time it is. Follow Reshena at The Homegirl Healer on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, and at The Homegirl Healer on Twitter and Clubhouse. And share this podcast with anyone you know who could use a good dragging from the universe.